One of the things that I found when working with the WNBA is that, and I need to give shout outs too. Sorry, I need to do this because I can't just not give my folks shout outs. Because I had a lot of wonderful people working with me on that. And so I need to make sure that I do show them a lot of love. So Ria Brown, definitely want to give a shout out to her because she was one of the coordinate the whole event. Ria Brown was one of them. Tammy Sutton-Brown with the Fever. So Ria Brown, who used to be with the Cleveland Rockets, she was one of the people who helped me to put the tour together. Tammy Sutton-Brown, she was with the Indiana Fever. And when was this? This was back in 2012, by the way. We've had Tamara Young. And Tamara Young was really great. She talked about, we have her on video talking about how as a child she used to skate a lot, and she had skate parties. And so basically what Skate Capade was, it was a tour where we had youth who were a part of the event, and our whole message was to the youth to be healthy and get out and exercise more. And so these people, they were a very big part of it. Monica Momax, called him Monica Momax, Maxwell with the Indiana Fever, was a part of it. Also Asia Jones, who was with the Connecticut Sun, was a help to us. So, and they all gave us great interviews. Pokey Chapman, I had a chance to interview with her on the tour. So I just want to make sure I gave a shout out to some of the people who were very instrumental in that. Now, that being said, during the tour, one of the things that I found is when we were looking to advertise for this event, we're going to go out and do this so that we can make sure we get some tickets and get some promotions. It was like, no, well, our girls can't do that. And they can't wear their uniform here. And they can't have anything with the name of the thing over here. And they can't do this and you can't do that. And I was like, what we supposed to do? We're trying to promote for this event. And it was very, very difficult to get anything signed off in the attempts to, bring people into the event. We did Phillips Arena, and we were able to bring some people because we're from there. But when we're in Indiana, we're in Chicago, and we're over here in, trying to have events and bring people in, it was very difficult because there was all of these stipulations and things that they could not do with the logo. It's like, well, you don't even want us to advertise. That's what I found when I was working with them. Okay. That's one of the things that I found, that some kind of way, whomever it is that's doing the promotions or handling the promotions for this entity, the WNBA, they're making it more difficult. It was almost as though they didn't want the people there. It was almost like that because whomever it was that was holding on to whatever the strings are, they made it that much more difficult for us to try to do anything to pull people in. All right, so that was one of the things. So when people are talking about, nobody wants to watch it and the promotions are not there. Now, let me get into this because those first two, the first section I talked about, we talked about the financials. Second was about the legal side and the things that the players can do to protect themselves and that they should start doing. Now I'm ready to get into my opinions, which y'all know I normally don't do, but I'm gonna give it in this case because I think it needs to be said, all right? And it also will talk about some facts as well, tied into there. But one of the things I know is that when it came to the promotions, it was very difficult. So when you hear somebody like the woman with Connecticut Suns who was talking about, well, since y'all won't advertise our show, we gonna advertise our Dejanay character, or we're gonna advertise for ourselves since you all won't do it. I understand how she feels because and back then, social media wasn't big like it is now, so you weren't gonna just go out, well, I don't know, because I just wasn't good at social media and I didn't know people making millions of dollars off of social media like what they're doing now. So, but I can tell you this, it was very difficult for me to get any kind of thing going promotion-wise because of the tight strings WNBA had on their logos and all of this other stuff.